Coming into the finish line, we have Marduk. Welcome back to the world's toughest row, Atlantic 2023. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We are live in English Harbour in Antigua for the arrival of Marduk. Hi, boys! Lots of cheering, lots of happiness from the boys this morning.
That's it, boys. Last few strokes.
I'm Charlotte, your live reporter. Thank you so much for joining us as George, Adam, Alex and Jack row in to the finish line in the world's toughest row, Atlantic 2023. That boy there behind them is their marker.
And that's it, boys!
And they finished!
Well done, boys!
Thanks again for joining us live, guys. Where are you watching from? Let us know.
Yeah! Yeah! Well done, guys! Congratulations, Jets!
A big welcome to our viewers who might be new to the race. Thank you so much for joining us. And a shout out to our top fans as well. Thank you for coming back. Send in your messages of support. You can pop your messages in the live chat. And you can also like this video and leave your comments. If you have a question, pop it into the comments rather than the live chat and we can respond to you from there. As I say, this is Team Marduk and they have crossed the finish line in the world's toughest row, Atlantic 2023. We are live on YouTube. These guys have been rowing for 38 days, leaving La Gomera on the 13th of December 2023 and now arriving into Antigua on the 20th of January 2024. On board, we've got Jack Chapman, Alex Jackson, Adam Carrier and George Dagnall as they celebrate their arrival.
Yes, well done!
Yeah.
Awesome stuff, guys! Great job, guys! Well done! Welcome to the Vegan lads! Yes, boys! Great job,
Well
guys!
done, lads!
Fantastic!
Team Marduk in the world's toughest row, Atlantic 2023. George,
Great
Alex,
job, guys.
Jack and Adam have arrived.
Thanks very much, guys. Thank you.
Smiles are
Yeah,
beaming.
the same thing. The guys are going to lead you in. Enjoy the last few strokes.
When we met them out on the water, they said this was the best moment ever. Their name, Team Marduk, the name Marduk is actually named after the Babylonian god Marduk. The team set out to conquer the beast of the sea. That's why they named it after the god Marduk. Marduk was also the patron god of healing and regeneration, and the team hope their ocean row will empower other people who might be going through life's trials, encouraging them to challenge their own limitations. So you heard it here, guys. Challenge your limitations, get on out there and face your fears. The boat is named Amphitrite, who also, in Greek mythology, was the goddess of the seas and wife of the Olympian Poseidon. So clearly, big on Greek mythology, these lads. And they set out to develop themselves as a team and demonstrate that mental resilience isn't just something you have, but it is developed through adversity. Within 100 nautical miles of leaving La Gomera, the team were first in the fours and third overall, showing quite competitive spirit, rowing strong and steady, but then with, of course, the unpredictability of the weather, the systems that were to come, and the length of this endurance challenge, it was still early days at that stage. The rough conditions that they experienced early on meant that the team battled seasickness. They endured hand and bum sores, ouch, and struggled to eat the recommended 5,000 calories a day. The team actually said at that time it was like riding a mechanical bull. On top of that, just imagine trying to cook and eat. Not to mention, as we found out in their social media, going to the bathroom, aka sitting on a bucket, which apparently became an extreme sport and required team effort in and of itself. So we're going to head into Nelson's Dockyard now. It won't take us that long. We're going to get in before them. These guys are going to row themselves in. So stick around. We'll put back on the holding screen, and then we will go live again as just before they step onto land for the first time in 38 days. You don't want to miss it. Make sure you stay tuned for that. See you in a bit. Hello and welcome back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the third that means now get our arrival. Let's put a big round of the team.
Welcome back to the worst of its
And
row.
congratulations, 3 hours now, starting at 20 11 now they're finally here. Don't catch up now, guys. I don't know. Yeah.
World Toughest Row Atlantic 2023 for the arrival of Marduk. Raising the profile of their two charities, Head Up and Bowel Cancer UK.
Well done, guys.
First time they're on clip.
What a great start to the morning. It can be a bit wobbly. Wait until you go to the dog, So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Team Marduk! I'm Danish, but I know how the Union Jack should be. So, ladies and gentlemen, representing the United Kingdom, Team Marduk! Go on, boys! Finally here in Utah, we are family away. So, ladies and gentlemen, would we like to see these four incredible, inspirational young men step on land? They really flexible, attractive. Would we like to see them step on land? Go on, guys. Go. Be wobbly. Be wobbly. Welcome to Antigua. That's it for that. That's it, Chief Spirit. And now, the champion's turn. Beautiful start. On a Saturday morning, yeah, listen, I got it time. The arrival of Team Marduk.
So much to follow.
Duncan, giving hugs here. Wishing you a coach.
Oh, okay, thanks. It's been hard.
Sorry, now.
All right. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You so good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. Overwhelmed? How's it going?
Someone back here is asking them if it was like a walk in the park.
You did so well. Thank
These guys took a more northerly route, which by the end of December saw them in some pretty nasty weather. They said that at one point they went through a thunderstorm, a couple of thunderstorms with huge waves bashing the boat from all directions and lightning strikes, which sounds absolutely terrifying to me.
Yeah, good, good. Team Marduk, it's time to step onto the podium. And just like the dog got the podium,
Duncan, their coach.
as well. So you up against the wall here. That's good. That's good.
At one point, to get through the gnarly conditions, the team decided to go 3 up.
Careful.
By the by the second week of January, an oar broke, and without enough spares for the team, 4 to row 3 at a time, they tried on repairing it, but to no avail.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you have witnessed here this beautiful morning in Nelson's Backyard in Antigua, English Harbor, is the arrival of Team Marduk. 4 incredible guys from the UK. They started their journey in December 13th. Now they're here, Alex, Adam, and George. And you have done amazingly well, and let's see how well. You have done your crossing in 38 days, 3 hours, and 47 minutes. We have some gift bags here from Slovenia, representing, in this case, Antigua and Barbuda.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. A big applause for the guys. Also a certificate of achievement from our adjudicator, Ocean Worm Stats. Later on, obviously, there will be personalized certificates with your names on, and you have done an amazing journey. These 2 guys, as I said, they left Lagomera December 13th last year. They are now here in Antigua. Most of the crossing, you were supposed to be 3 up, I think. That was kind of your goal. You had some breakage on the outrigger, so you could only row 2 up for the last, I think, 10, 11 days. That was not part of the plan, but you did it, and you're here now. But tell us a little bit about the challenging thing about how to lose your outrigger.
Yeah, so I mean, when we lost the outrigger, it was a bit of a down day. We'd been rowing for about 8 up, 3 up for 4 days, and we were pretty motivated. Everyone was pretty energized. We'd done some mathematics on board. We worked out that we could probably get here about 3 or 4 days earlier than today. And so when the outrigger broke, Alex did a fantastic job at putting some things together to bodge it. But unfortunately, that also sheared off, and then that put us into 2 up. That being said, going back to 2 up was actually the biggest respite that we could have ever needed. Our sores, all those sorts of things started to recover. So I'm secretly thankful that they did break.
Talking about things that break your knee, Alex. You had an injury, and it was fixed very close to the race start. You're still standing. How was that?
Still standing. It got better as we went through the race. So we got through the paracetamol quite early on, then it was codeine and diazepam to finish. So yeah, we've had a good last few days.
So you're saying if you have an injury, go row an ocean and you will get better. That's what I hear. You said in the beginning it was like riding a mechanical bull.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So the first few weeks were absolutely mental. Weather's crazy. And it's like you get off the oars, you think you have some rest, go in the cabin, you get smacked around like a rag doll, head getting off the side, legs getting off the side. There's just no escape from it. Your relationship with pain on that ocean is unlike any relationship with pain you've ever had in your life. Luckily, AJ had his pain goes with him, just got no poison in it. Otherwise, he would have been in a very, very bad place.
So obviously challenging times out there, especially in the beginning, and then there was kind of a calm period, and then the rough and tough weather came back. Biggest challenges out there? Yeah, I think the trying to race against the anti-cyclone that was trying to suck us back in, doing about 400 meters an hour. I think that was probably the biggest one. None of us wanted to get the power anchor out, probably because we didn't really know how to use it very well. It was just like, no, we've got to do it now. We've got to do it. But I think, yeah, that losing the outrigger at the end was obviously quite got in. We were in a little bit of a scrap with some of the other crews. But as George said, it gives us a bit of relief. But I think, yeah, after that anti-cyclone, every time we saw a cloud, we were like, what the fuck is that? Get away from it now. So lots of time to think about there. 38 days. Have you been thinking about and talking about any future challenges?
We were contemplating the Pacific.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it all here. You are going to Hawaii.
Yeah, after the last 30 days, we think we're going to leave it rest and just go for a walk or something. So, a bit more chilled, yeah.
However many pina coladas we can drink in like 8 hours. I think that's the next challenge. You come to the right place. Incredible place of Antigua and Barbuda. Ladies and gentlemen, you saw it all here. Incredible team Marduk also raised money for bowel cancer and head up. Your goal is to raise £50,000. You're very close. In the last 24 hours, more and more money are coming in. Right now, you are, as I looked it up online, £44,000. Had it been in US dollars, it would be 52,000 and you have reached your goal. But we still need some donations, so keep that coming. Ladies and gentlemen, Saturday morning in Antigua and Barbuda, in this stockyard, Team Marduk in 38 days, 3 hours and 47 minutes. Let's give the guys a big hip parade and let's get the weekend started. Ladies and gentlemen, hip hip! Hey! Hip hip! Hey! Hip hip! Hey! Welcome to Antigua. We'll now do a live interview with Charlotte on YouTube. And then your first meal and drinks are waiting, and obviously more hugs with family and loved ones.
Come here, guys. Come and chat with me.
Yeah, I'm like so funny.
Yeah, hold on to each other.
Yeah.
Or you can lean onto the podium if you're right.
Sit down, guys, stand up.
Okay, let's do it.
No, that's fine. I want to stand up. Let me go back.
Squeeze in nice and tight. Come on, guys.
Cheers, mate. Thanks a lot.
Squeeze in tight. Squeeze in tight.
That's... Yeah.
Even tighter.
Oh, okay. No way.
We'll do this.
I just got a couple of questions for you, that's all. To your supporters back home who are watching you live right now. Good. Team Marduk. So most people can't imagine actually spending 38 days in what, 30 foot worth of space? Yeah. And, you know, in the middle of nowhere with only three other people. Adam, you mentioned in the first week that there were no arguments on board. That was in the first week. And you said that you loved your teammates.
Yeah.
That was made public knowledge.
Oh, good.
In what ways did the team dynamics shift over the course of the crossing? And what did you learn from the experience?
I think.
No, I got mine.
No, I was just going to say. I think the no arguments didn't last the whole way, but they were very short spats, and we all recognised that we're all quite tired, we're all in a lot of pain, and we always worked really hard for each other, and I think one of the things that kept us close is that when someone was in click, when someone was really hurting, everyone else tried to do what they could. Maybe some more time on the oars, maybe sacrificing your last paracetamol, whatever it might be. To just keep each other in the fight, and I think that just went a long way.
And it was part of our mission statement as well at the start. We wanted to get across as fast as possible and to main friends. The good thing about our team is everyone adds value to the team in some way. So like when one person's maybe not putting their weight in one way, they're going to make up for it another way. Yeah. So we got the emotional intelligence on board as well. If someone's having a bad day, we'll leave them alone and let them get back to their best selves.
Lovely.
Yeah. I think emotions were quite high right at the end, because yesterday, it's really weird. Yesterday morning, morale was super low. Yeah. Everyone was really snappy. Yeah. Like, God, we're like 24 hours away from the finish, but then it rebounded hard. And then today, it was just like a festival atmosphere. Yeah.
Knowing how close you were to the finish, right?
You see the glow from the island, like 20 odd miles out. And then you can see the lights. It's just.
So Jack came off his stag last night off his rotation, but you could see the lights in the distance. I think he spent 40 minutes just literally staring at that, but not taking any sleep, which is the first time I've seen him ever not get back in his bit when it's his time off.
Fabulous. Guys, listen, your family, friends, followers back home watching, what would you like to say to them?
I guess first of all, thank you for the support. We've raised at the moment. It's the last count is £44,000 for our two chosen charities, Brown Pets UK and Head Arms. And I guess that's some of the best morale that we've had throughout our crossing. We've been checking it when we can, vegan. It's the reason we've been doing this crazy challenge is to raise money for these two charities. So thank you so much for the support in terms of donations, but all the messages we had, all the well wishes, it's been absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, definitely. I'd say that's been probably one of the focal points of our energy is that sometimes we'll get the vegan device up, which gives us the internet. We'll look on there. Adam will say to me, is there any morale? So I'll quickly try and find some messages and some support, and then I'll just reload those messages around down the boat. And you can literally see the knots go up on the boat after reloading those messages because it really honed in of like what we're doing, why we're doing it, who we're doing it for. And then always saying to each other, boys, just remember everyone's watching us. So it kept us going, everyone back home. So yeah, thank you very much.
Good stuff. Well done, guys. Welcome to Antigua. Enjoy those pina coladas. Enjoy that first sit down on a real toilet. And a good shower, I imagine. Yes.
Yeah. Long Island iced tea for me, but yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Guys, there's a table waiting for drinks and food.
Thank you.
So, fourth arrival in the world's toughest row, Atlantic 2023. Marduk have stepped onto land and are still very, very good friends.
I'll do a bar.
Lots of people there for them to catch up with. I'm sure they've got lots of questions about the row.
Just watch your foot. You're walking straight line. So, Team Marduk heading towards the table with their first meal on Ryland. Let's give them a big applause. Next arrival tonight around 8 o'clock. We're into the first fast team coming in around 8 o'clock tonight.
You guys did great.
As you heard, our fifth arrival will be coming in tonight around 8. So keep an eye on our updates. We will update you on our social media, Facebook, Instagram. Keep an eye on those updates because you'll notice that what happens is they change depending on the time of arrival closer to the time. So all you have to do is keep going to that same update, look at what the new ETA time says, and we'll make sure that we keep you updated. Alternatively, you can always download the YB Races app. That way you can track the rest of the teams that are crossing the Atlantic. Give you a little information about that. You can add World's Toughest Row, Atlantic 2023. You can go to the leaderboard tab. On that tab, if you click on the team, you can look for the estimated finish, EST finish. It shows the UTC time, so that's the Coordinated Universal Time. So depending on where you are in the world, check your time zone in relation to the UTC time. So we in Antigua are 4 hours behind UTC. So the time on the tracker, you -4, and that will give you the time locally that they will be arriving. Also, if you look in the top corner, there's this thing that says VMG start and VMG recent. VMG stands for Velocity Made Good, which is the speed that the teams are moving in the direction of Antigua. So VMG recent is the one that you want to look at in order to get the best estimated time. What else? For Antigua, -4 hours from that tracker. Our next team is Pairs Team, Spirit of Hospitality. They are from the UK. First Pairs Team, they will be in later tonight, about 8 o'clock. And then maybe overnight, first thing in the morning, we'll see how that goes. Our first trio will be coming in, Blue Tusk. And also our first women's team will be coming in. And we'll have a look on the tracker to see who is going to come in first of those two. Thank you so much for watching. Keep your comments coming in. Make sure you like the live, share it with your friends and family, and we look forward to seeing you later tonight.